What's going on? Is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with us. Boy, oh boy, do we got us a story that's on for today. Millionaire Morning Show, go ahead and join in. We're going to have a long conversation. And you already know what this conversation is going to be centered around. It's going to be centered around this lawsuit that was recently filed by this woman against Skip Bayless, Fox News, Joy Taylor, and some other people that basically breaks down the fact that she lost her job because she wouldn't give up box. Now, it's a tale between two stories right now, right? Because she's saying that she lost her job because she wouldn't sleep with Skip Bayless and participate in the go along and get along game. But what she also does in this lawsuit is implicate a lot of other people. And the talk of the town isn't even Skip Bayless. Nobody cares about what was going on with Skip Bayless. Everybody cares about what was going on with Joy Taylor, all right? Because she shows, if true, I have to preface it by saying, if true, because I'm going to extend the same grace that I extend to the men. See, y'all not consistent. You over here working hard, doing his job, taking care of business, so we going to deal with the noise. Y'all inconsistent. Y'all automatically assume and throw people under the bus. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give Joy a little bit of grace. So everything I'm saying right now is under the assumption or hypothetically having a conversation about if whatever she's being accused of is true, right? And basically in this lawsuit, if you've been sleeping under a rock or you're just not waking up, they're basically saying that Joy Taylor was throwing it back for not just one, but more than one real ones. And who can say, right? This is all she knows. All she can speak on or all she's alleging is what she knows or what she thinks she knows in order to be able to get that payout. But really what she was saying is that Joy Taylor was sleeping with the boss, the executive vice president of Fox Sports, in order to get her foot in the door so that she could be a part of the crew and that she could be on Skip and Shannon's Undisputed. Now, a lot of people will sit there and say, well, but it was so successful and now she could use it as a part of her resume. And then other people are saying, well, she done. I don't think she done. Listen, a woman that's willing to throw it back for a real one is never done. A woman that is willing to throw it back for a real one is never done, ever, under any circumstance. They not. People are saying, oh man, her career is finished. What makes you think that? What, you think she a man? Boy, don't you know that if this is true, this is how she got there in the first place? They said she was throwing it back for a guy that was on the show for Speak. They saying that she was throwing it back for the executive vice president of Fox Sports. And then he used Skip and had a conversation with Skip. Skip didn't want her. And then he still pulled rank and said, but listen, it's not that, you know what I'm saying, you can't have her. You got to do this as a favor for me. And the girl is saying she was flaunting it around, that she wound up getting divorced, and then another person that she was engaged to, and all of this stuff. And so it all starts to make sense. It all aligns and it all starts to make sense. Why? Because a lot of times we look at these women that's on these platforms and they trash, man. They give trash takes. They're no good for the program. They always want to insert themselves. I know Jason Whitlock, he probably going to do a show about it. And he just recently dropped a video, probably no less than a week ago, where he was just saying, yo, listen, Joy Taylor is horrible to debate with. She's trash. She's not good for the program. And she's a feminist. And Joy Taylor's attitude has been horrible. It has been absolutely terrible. Even on that trash-ass podcast, which now hopefully it probably gets some traction. And then she was on her platform a little while ago, a couple months ago, talking about she don't give a fuck and men still gonna try to mess with her anyway. Yeah, we know why. Because if true, let's preface it by saying that, if true, that means she been sleeping her way to the top. And this proves every single thing that we say it proves as far as how women are able to leverage their bodies, and that's not even the worst part of the story. How women are able to leverage their bodies in order to get what they want. It's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful because you'll sit there and you'll lie. And see, we ain't tripping because we know how the game go. Women have been benefiting from the casting couch and sleeping with executives and sleeping with the man that they want in order to get where they want to get for the longest. But they keep on sitting there talking about equal. What you mean equal? It ain't never been equal. Because guess what? We got to work. Every single thing that we get as men, we got to go get it. We got to grind. We got to hustle. We got to run it up. Every single thing that a lot of these chicks get as women, a lot of them is because of privilege. Pretty privilege, getting the box, giving up the box, all of that stuff. They've been using their body. They say it's over like millions of women that is on OF that is throwing it back. And most of them are young. And that's just in the United States of America. And so they over there throwing it back for a real one. They throwing it back for a real one. And then they'll sit there and say how much harder they work than men, how much more they put in than men. You see that guy over there? Those are guys right now. Guys right now. Hustling, grinding, getting everything put back together. You know why? Because they got to get ready for all of the people that's going to be walking up and down this boulevard, up and down the strip, up and down it. Perfect background. They got to get ready for all of the people that's going to be working up and down the strip. And they got to run it up. They got to take care of business. No matter what. They got to take care of business. See him up there? Beating his head off. Right there by the orange part. He up there in the sky. Nobody loves that guy. Nobody loves that guy. But guess what? He up there grinding, he hustling, he getting to it, he taking care of business, and he got to do what he got to do so the rest of society can enjoy themselves. Meanwhile, you got women out here like Joy Taylor with a bad fucking attitude, sitting here having a conversation about what they done did and how they done did it and all of this stuff. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear it because it ain't true. So guys, keep grinding, keep hustling, make sure that you run it up, get that bag, don't ever take no for an answer, and just continue to take care of business. Become Batman. Become the villain that we all need. Become the villain that we all need so that we can run up a bag and do what we want to do when we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. I appreciate you. Hopefully you guys are tuned in to the Millionaire Morning Show today. We are going to have some fun. And then I'm going to also break down the Skip Bayless aspect of it because Skip, you're not out to clear, baby. You're not out to clear either. Skip Bayless need to be brought to the front of the congregation because if true, you spending 1.5, you willing to give up 1.5 M's for box? I'm kind of starting to not even believe this woman's story because what woman not taking 1.5 M for box? I know Joy Taylor probably would. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll let you later.